You're able to become more than enough, but are you willing to step out of your comfort zone to do it? Hey, welcome back. Jeff Hagee, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So I want to share a story of a conversation I had with someone this weekend from the Entrepreneur Coaching Group. This individual was telling me about some of the things that they'd been working on, some of the plans they had, and some of the potential of their business that they're running. But they also had some limiting beliefs, they had some fears, they had some things that were really holding them back. But they told me, if everything we feel that will work out with this new venture, if it all comes to fruition, everything in our situation gets better. Our lives get better. Our financial situation gets better. It all gets better. But they still had a major fear that was stopping them from taking action and doing these things. And so I talked to them about it, and I reflected on some things that I had talked to other people about before, and I had heard people talk about. But it's kind of like, you've heard me talk about The Aladdin Factor, the book by Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen, about asking. And one of the things I repeat from them a lot, because it's something I learned from them, was when you're afraid to ask, a lot of the times you just need to look at the situation and say, okay, I don't have this right now. If I ask and the answer is no, I still don't have it, nothing's changed. Well, similar circumstances, I told them, you already know what it's like if you don't take action. If you don't take action, you're living that right now. If you do take action and do these things and everything works out, things get infinitely better. Your life gets better. All these things that you know. But if it doesn't work out, nothing's changed. Now, yes, there's some risks involved in it. And if it doesn't work out, there are some things changed, but it's not catastrophic. It's things they can deal with. And I had them look at it and say, okay, worst case scenario, you go all in, you take the risk and everything falls apart. Can you live with the outcome? And the answer was yes. And I think that's some of the things we need to look at, because in a lot of situations, everything that you're afraid of is just that story in your head, the story you keep telling yourself of the possible outcomes. And I talked about it last week when I talked about fear and faith. They're both events that haven't happened yet. Which one are you giving the power to? Which one are you focusing on? Because I think the biggest thing to realize is we're able to become more than enough. We're able to do amazing things. You know, I see people that go all in on a project and the outcome is absolutely astounding. But you've got to be willing to have that belief in yourself. You've got to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You've got to be willing to take action and make things happen. You know, Jim Edwards sent out an email last week that I thought was really good, because he talked about, you know, the fact that we're in February now. How many people have given up on their New Year's resolutions? There's a lot of things that happen that make people give up so easily. And he was talking about a specific situation with him and one of his partners on a project where they were going through the actions. They even knew who was going to do what things, but they didn't create deadlines. They didn't create deadlines, and that was the reason things weren't happening. So take a step back and look at these things and say, okay, if I do step out of my comfort zone and take some risks and really go forward in these projects, what is the likelihood of the result? Are we going to be successful? Is it likely that we can do this? If we don't, if we fail, can we live with the outcome? And if it is, and if everything goes good, makes everything infinitely better, it's a no-brainer. Go and do it. Take action. Do everything you can. But then, you know, there's a couple things. Like Jim says, create your plan, but put some deadlines on it so that you have to meet some deadlines. And then the same thing we talk about every Monday is the accountability. Make sure you're being accountable to the actions you have to take. Put those all in place. You know, I started talking about this because of a conversation with someone in the entrepreneur coaching group. And I want to go into a little bit more about that, because the entrepreneur coaching group, the reason I started that, one, is because a lot of it comes down to the masterminds I've been in and have for myself, my inner circle mastermind and stuff like that. It's so powerful bringing high achieving, like-minded people together, and you all grow together as you're doing these things. And the reason I started the entrepreneur coaching group is because, one, I love working with entrepreneurs. I love working with people that have a passion for what they're doing and really have some goals and are doing some amazing things. And two, I've got a lot of experience from my own journey and through other people's journeys that I can help people achieve these goals. One of the things I've done recently for a while here, for a limited time, I'm offering an incredible offer because I want people just to come try it out. Come and try out the entrepreneur coaching group. Your first month, you can get it right now for only $9.97. I created that. There's no strings attached. There's not a catch to it. The reason I did that is because I want you to try it out and not have any hesitations. And you know what? If you try it out for a month, even at $9.97, and you're not satisfied with it, I'll give you your money back. But I want you to try it out, because if it's not for you, you can cancel anytime. If it is for you, I want you to understand what it's all about. I want you to meet people in these group calls that we have. I want you to grow as an individual. I want you to go through the success path and learn the things that we've taught in there. I want you to learn the authority marketing and how to build your brand and how to grow and all of these things. I want you to be able to step out of your comfort zone and really do some amazing things. Like I said, you can be more than enough. You can do amazing things. And I want you to be a part of our community. So come and check it out. Go to coachhagee.com/entrepreneur and check it out, because like I said, I've created what I think is an irresistible offer. You'd be crazy not to try it out for 1 month. For $9.97, you can have full access, and I can promise you there's more than $9.97 worth of content in there already, even if you never got on one of our group calls. So go to coachhagee.com/entrepreneur and check it out. Now, all of this comes down to being successful, and make accountability part of your success. So same thing I talk about every Monday. Know what you have to do. What is your big goal? What is the big thing that you have to achieve this year? If you're going to do that, what are you going to achieve through February? If you're going to achieve that in February, what do you have to do this month, this week? What do you have to accomplish by Friday, so that one, you can say you've had a successful week, two, you're closer to your bigger goals. Be accountable. If you don't have an accountability coach, group, partner, whatever it is, reach out to me. Go to jeffsjumpstarts.com, but come and join one of our accountability groups. You need to be accountable every single day. You can get a free week of my accountability calls if you want to come and try that out, jeffsjumpstarts.com, but be accountable every day. On Friday, I'm going to ask you, did you do what you committed to today? Make sure you do. All right. Thanks for being with me. It's going to be a great week. Again, go to coachhagee.com/entrepreneur. Go to jeffsjumpstarts.com. A lot of things we want to work on. In fact, let me take a step back. If you join the entrepreneur coaching group for only $9.97, that comes with a free month of Jeff's Jumpstarts accountability calls. So that's really a no-brainer. So go check it out. Thanks for being with me. I'll be back on Wednesday. Athletes put a lot of time, money, and effort into the physical aspect of their sport, but they often neglect the mental game. And the mental game, it's just as important as the physical. In fact, it's often the differentiating factor between good and great athletes. If you really want to reach your full potential, if you want to be a great athlete, you've got to pay attention to the mental game. Now, come and join us in the Confident Athlete program, where you're going to learn how to develop powerful mindset, extreme self-confidence, and really take your game to the next level. Come and check us out at confidentathleteprogram.com/membership.
Who you surround yourself with really does matter. The people you associate with and spend time with have a huge impact on who you become and what you do in your life. Hi, my name is Jeff Hagee, and I want to tell you about my Inner Circle Mastermind group. This is a group that's designed to surround you with like-minded high achievers who will help you to think bigger and amplify the performance of your business and your life while tearing down all the barriers that are holding you back. A mastermind is the fastest way to get you to the next level. If you're ready to network and connect with other successful entrepreneurs and influencers, go to coachhagee.com/mastermind.